Hi, I'm Meg from IT Stamping and welcome to this video tutorial. Today we're going to take all of this mess and actually turn it into a card. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to begin with a die cut piece of the Flower Pot Designer Series paper, and you want the Labels Collection framelit that's right at 3 5/8 from outer edge to outer edge on the longest side. So once you have that die cut, using your Big Shot or whatever you want to use, we're going to layer it onto a piece of Blushing Bride cardstock that's going to be 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches, and I'm leaving about 1 inch from the bottom. And I just want to make sure that I have this on there nice and straight before I press it down in my adhesive for real. Alright, so once we have that good and pressed down, then we're going to take our paper snips or whatever kind of scissors you want. I'm just going to trim off this extra paper. And we're going to take this and put it onto another piece of Blushing Bride that's going to be the same 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches, and just put it on that bottom edge. And now we're going to go crazy with paper piercing. So you're going to use this paper piercing pack. I'm putting the name of it on the video, which also means I can't remember the name of it in case you're wondering. So I'll add it to the video. All right, so all we're going to do is line this up, and then we're going to go round and round and round. There's so many different little mats like this, I forget all the different names. Okay, so we're just going to do this all the way around. And once we have this one done, then we're going to take it, let's pause. Oh, okay, that looks really cool. All right, now we're going to do the same thing for this bottom one. And we are done with our paper piercing. Now before I go and mix these up, I'm going to go ahead and put this one into the inside of our card. So the base for our card is just crumb cake 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I'm sorry, 4 1/4 by 11 inches scored at 5 1/2. So that's going to be for the inside of our card. And I'm not ready to put this on the front yet, but now we are ready to do our stamping. So I'm going to take a strip of Whisper White cardstock, and I've got it extra long on purpose. You'll see why in just a moment. And I'm using from the Fabulous 4, the It's Your Day. And this piece is right at 7/8 of an inch tall. I'm going to be using Night of Navy ink and my Stampin' Majig. So the Stampin' Majig is just a stamp positioner. It just helps you get in the perfect place every time. And I do use my Stampin' Majig with both wood mount and clear mount stamps. Alright, so now I have that stamped, and the only other stamping we need to do is going to be onto a piece of crushed curry cardstock. And this is just an extra piece, crushed curry ink, and the butterfly is from Polka Dot Pieces. So we'll get that all nice and stamped, and now we're ready to do some punching. So let's start with our hexagon punch, and I'm going to do it on the left-hand side of our words. Just get that nice and centered, and punch that. Then we'll use the Elegant Butterfly Punch for our butterfly. And then I do believe we are ready to do all of our assembling. So let me grab my adhesive. I always lose it even though it's always right in front of me. There it is. See, it was sitting right here. Didn't have to go far. We're going to take this adhesive with the It's Your Day. And you probably noticed I didn't go all the way to the edge. It's because I stamped this a little bit bigger than I needed to on purpose. Oh, and I almost forgot something. See? Lost my adhesive and lost them at the same time. So I'm going to use the Dotted Scallop Ribbon Border Punch. Bring in my little trash can. And a piece of Garden Green. Let's see if I can punch this away from my body. I normally do it nice and close. Okay, there we go. So now I've got all my scraps right in my trash can. And I've got this here, and I want 5 little scallops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we're just going to add some more adhesive along the bottom edge there so we can pick up these little scallops. Got that. And so now we've got the It's Your Day, and make sure that your whole word is going to fit on there. Get that nice and stuck down. And then we'll go back and just trim off the excess. Then we're going to want a dimensional behind our butterfly. Kind of make him a little poofy there. We'll have him flying right there. And then we're going to go ahead and add some rhinestones. So I'm going to use the chain of rhinestones. So these have glue attaching them. These over here on the side. So I'm going to actually cut through that glue and then use my paper piercer to pick up those 3. Drop it down into that cute little butterfly, and then this is ready to put onto our card front. So we're just going to drop it on there. Nice and in the center, and just like that, we have our beautiful little butterfly. So we did a lot of different things on it. We did the paper piercing, we added the rhinestones, we used some punches, and this little bit, it really just sets it off from all that busy of the pattern paper. So I hope you enjoyed learning how to make this fun card. We've got the front of the card matching the inside of the card. It's just fun. If you like this video, please be sure to like it below and also be sure to share it with your friends. And then head on over to iteachstamping.com. Make sure that you are on my mailing list so that you get my newsletters with exclusive project ideas I don't share anywhere else. Again, I'm Meg from I Teach Stamping, and have a great day.